Starting at the top of your mat, bring your toes and your heels together as you spread your toes wide and ground to the earth. You can bring your toes and heels a few inches apart if that feels more comfortable, or bring them together. It doesn't matter, whatever feels comfortable in your body. Lengthen your spine and relax down through the shoulders. We're going to start in Tadasana, or mountain pose. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, and then a deep exhale out the nose. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. Letting your energy come into the space, focusing on the breath. Inhale. And exhale. And I want you to just be completely here in the now, letting the weight evenly distribute on both feet, breathing deep in and out through your nose. Feel the life force energy on the tips of your fingers, moving through your body. That is your prana. We're going to start this class with one sound of Om, taking a deep inhale. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale as you fold forward. Bring your hands onto your shins. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, bring your hands all the way to the ground. Step back as you look forward. Drop your knees, continue to look forward as you lower all the way to the ground. Inhale, place the tops of the feet onto the ground. Press into the hands, lift the thighs off the ground. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, curl under the toes into our first downward facing dog of the day. And if you want to, you can begin to pedal your feet back and forth, just warming up those hamstrings and breathing deep here in and out through the nose. When you're ready, look forward, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up, lengthen, straighten the legs, hands onto the shins. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart center. We've just completed our first Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. We'll do that again. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, look up and lengthen, hands onto the shins. Exhale, bend the knees as you plant the hands, step back, look forward as you lower all the way to the ground. Inhale into your upward facing dog or your cobra. Exhale into your downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. On your next exhale, step your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale and look up and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart center. With your hands to the heart center, inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands come back to the heart center. Left foot moves back. Right foot stays forward. Bring your hands onto the hips. From here, I want you to make sure that your heel is lined up with your heel and your back left toe is pointing to the left front corner of your mat. Then be about 1 to 2, maybe 3 feet apart, maybe 4, depending on your stance. Bend into your front knee a little bit deeper. We're going to take the right hip back and the left hip more forward. Looking forward, inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Drop the shoulder blades, pull in the core, and roll under the hips. As you breathe deep here in and out through the nose, we will take 5 deep breaths here in our Virabhadrasana 1. Ujjayi breath is an audible breath. You can hear it coming in and out through the nose. Breathing deep. This is our last inhale. On the exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Turn the back foot to face forward. Step it forward to meet the right foot. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart center as now the right foot comes back. Left foot stays forward, hands onto the hips. You want to have your right heel and your left heel in line with each other. You want to have your right back toe point to the right front corner of your mat, so it's slightly pivoted. And then you're going to bring your right hip forward, pull your left hip back, bend into the left knee. So our hips are facing towards the front of the room. You're going to inhale, reach your arms to the sky, spread the fingertips nice and wide to keep them activated. Good. Again, make sure that that front knee is directly over the ankle, not past it. Roll under the hips, lengthen the spine. Pull in through your Uddiyana Bandha right here, hollowing out to the first and the second part of your rib, and then relax the shoulders. Breathing deep here, in and out through the nose. We'll take 5 breaths. Good. Slowly bring your hands down to the heart center. Turn the back foot into a runner's lunge as you step it forward to meet your left foot. We'll move into our Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, left foot comes back. Turn your left foot so that it's parallel to the back of the mat. Right heel is in line with the arch of your left foot. Bend into the right knee. We want to keep all of our hips open, so facing towards the left side of the room. You want everything in your body to face to the left side of the room. Arms will come out to the sides. Now we just turn our head and look at the tip of our middle front finger. Breathing deep here, in and out through the nose. Bend a little deeper into that right knee if you can. See if you can get your hip to be a little bit more open. We'll take 5 deep breaths here. From here, next inhale, reach the arms up, straighten the front leg. Hands come down onto the hips. Turn, face the front of the room. Turn your back leg into a runner's lunge and take your left leg up to meet your right leg. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, out to the left side now. So right foot comes out, left side is forward. The whole side of the body is pointing towards the side of the mat. You want to have your hips open. You want to have your shoulders open. Maybe take that front knee and turn it and open it towards the left side. Engage the quadricep in the right knee. Lengthen through the spine. Arms are out, and then just turn. Look at your front middle finger. You bend a little deeper into that left knee, and we'll breathe here for 5 breaths. Be aware if you're coming out of the pose to come back in and come maybe deeper. On your next inhale, arms come up, straighten the front leg, hands onto the hips, turn the back foot into a runner's lunge, step it up to meet the left foot. That is Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2, hands to the heart center, coming back to Tadasana, mountain pose at the front of the mat. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, left foot comes back, right foot stays forward. We're going to come back into our warrior 1. We'll breathe here. Right hip comes back, left hip stays forward. Bend deep into that front knee. Lengthen the spine, roll under the hips. Good job. You're doing great. On your next inhale, open your arms out to the side. Turn the back foot coming into Virabhadrasana 2 on your right side, warrior 2. Press to the outside of the back foot. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Let's breathe here, in and out through the nose. On your next exhale, windmill both hands down. Step back into a high plank position. Bring your right leg back to meet your left leg. Look forward as you drop the knees and lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale to your cobra pose or your upward facing dog. Curl under the toes. Downward facing dog. Let's take a few breaths here to recenter the body. Looking forward, step your left foot forward to meet your hands. Inhale, bring both hands up, Virabhadrasana 1 on the left side. Breathing deep here, in and out through the nose. Now remember, back foot is pointing towards the front right corner of the mat. We're in heel to heel alignment in our warrior 1. On your exhale, bring your hands to the heart center, spin and open up to your Virabhadrasana 2. Back foot is now parallel to the back of the mat. You're turning everything to the right side of your room, and then just turn and look at your front middle finger as you breathe deep here, in and out through the nose. On your next exhale, windmill both hands down to frame your left foot. Step your left foot back to meet your right foot as you pivot your right foot into a runner's lunge, coming into the downward facing dog. From here, bring your right leg to the ground, bending the right knee, left leg comes down to meet it, and just sit back into a nice, easy seated pose. From your easy seated pose, take your right leg and extend it in front of you, point the toe back towards you. Take your left leg and extend it to meet the right leg. Let the toes point back towards you and find a nice seat on the ground. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center and just take a moment to thank yourself for coming to class today, to thank yourself for being here, for doing yoga, and taking the time to be mindful and love yourself. This isn't about fitness. This isn't a journey of punishment. This is a journey of self-exploration, self-love, self-understanding. So just take a moment to acknowledge that. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward and just bring your hands onto your legs. With each inhale, lengthen. With each exhale, come a little bit deeper into the forward fold. We're going to hold this posture for 10 Ujjayi breaths. And then when you're ready, slowly begin to roll your way back up to a seated position. From here, you're going to scoot forward onto your mat so that your bum is about in the middle of the mat. And then you're just going to find your way to hug your knees into your chest and roll down onto the ground. Good. Rolling around a little bit, giving yourself a nice back massage. Ooh, felt that crack. Bring your feet to the ground so that they are next to each other and bring your heels as close to your bum as you possibly can. Bring your arms to your sides. Press the palms into the ground. Roll the shoulders open. Inhale. And on your exhale, lift your hips off the ground, coming into a bridge pose. And we'll just hold this here for 5 breaths. Go ahead and lower down. Bring your feet as wide as the mat and just let your knees fall together as your hand come to your third eye, palms together. Breathing deep here, just relax and release the low back into the ground. Good, we'll do that again. Bring your feet in line with your hips, heels as close to your hips as you can. Your exhale, lift your hips up to the sky, coming into a bridge pose. Breathing deep here, in and out through the nose. Slowly lower it down. And now we're going to hug our knees into the chest, slightly releasing. Let your knees come to your right side. Bring your left arm out to the side. Then turn to look at your left palm for a nice, easy twist. Maybe hug that left knee up toward you. Really feel that in your low back. We're going to bring that back to center as you switch sides. Bringing your legs to the left side. Turn, look at your right palm. Nice, easy twist. Slowly bring that back to center. And now we'll just extend the legs out for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Bring your arms to your sides and your palms facing up. Just relax down into the pose, breathing deep here, in and out through the nose. Maybe take a deep inhale and sigh it loudly out the mouth. Breathe in and sigh it out the mouth. Begin to slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. Reaching your arms overhead, getting a nice stretch from your fingertips down to your toe tips. And then bending the knees, roll over onto your right side into a fetal position. Just take a moment here. When you're ready, use your left hand to press your way up, coming into an easy seated pose at the front of your mat. Hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. The light within me honors the divine and beautiful light within each and every one of you. I thank you so much for coming to class today. It was so beautiful. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you for taking this course and doing this class with me. I hope that you got a lot of fun and enjoyment out of it and that you learned more about yoga. Let's close our class with the sound of Om. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever it is that you live, on my podcast, anywhere that you are. I'd love to be with you. And if you would like to work with me, definitely check out the link below and become a 200-hour or 500-hour yoga teacher trainer. Or I was just going to say, I started thinking about it. You could also go to Costa Rica with me if you see this video before January of 2024. So if you would like to join me in Costa Rica, definitely check that out as well. Have a great day. Thank you again. Mwah. Love you. Bye-bye.